Hello and welcome. I'm Saeed from StoryPlanet.net. Dive right into the essence of the most captivating books without reading them cover to cover. Whether you're on the go, at the gym, or just relaxing at home, we offer you a unique and enriching listening experience. Today, we are exploring the book, Thinking in New Boxes, a creation by Luc de Brabandere and Alan Innie. In Thinking in New Boxes, 2013, the focus is on delving into the mind to gain a thorough understanding of the creative process. The book provides readers with the necessary tools to discover, manipulate, and even construct the mental frameworks we use to organize information. These frameworks shape our perception of the world and ultimately foster innovation. Before we delve into these revelations, it's interesting to note that Luc de Brabandere is a research fellow and senior advisor at the Boston Consulting Group in Paris, and he has written and co-authored 12 books, including The Forgotten Half of Change. Alan Innie is a senior specialist for creativity and scenario planning at the Boston Consulting Group in New York, and he holds an MBA from Columbia Business School. With 8 key ideas to unveil, brace yourself for a deep dive into this captivating book. On StoryPlanet.net. To start, this text is an invitation to learn how to recognize and overcome the mental barriers that limit our thinking. It implies that by doing so, individuals will discover the benefits and advantages that can be gained. The text discusses how our minds can often work against use, making hasty decisions or blocking good ideas. However, these tricks can be controlled and turned into advantages. The concept of thinking inside the box is explained, and a step-by-step approach to breaking out of it is provided. The text also mentions the need to avoid tunnel vision and re-evaluate our perception of the world. Lastly, it touches on an incident involving Bic pens. Key idea number 1, thinking in boxes is an inevitable part of our cognitive process. The text explains that our ability to think is based on mental models or boxes that help us make sense of the world. Without these boxes, we would struggle to reason efficiently. Our identities also shape our boxes, and we can have multiple identities which further contribute to our worldview. The text emphasizes that stepping out of one box only leads us to another. Key idea number 2, revolutionary ideas are innovative and come in unique packaging. Innovation requires developing new boxes instead of thinking outside the box. Having tunnel vision, which is believing that our perception is the only reality, can hinder creative thinking. Overcoming tunnel vision allows for the creation of new boxes and fresh possibilities. The examples of the flat earth belief and Bic's shift from pens to plastic products demonstrate the benefits of breaking free from conventional thinking. The following summarizer provide the answer to building new boxes. Key idea number 3. The first step is to not rely on your intuition. The text highlights 2 important points. The first is the idea that our current beliefs and perspectives can limit our thinking and prevent us from considering new ideas. The second point is that our minds have a tendency to rely on intuition and make cognitive biases that can lead to logical errors and poor decision-making. These concepts are illustrated through examples such as the Fosbury flop high jump technique and the behavior of investors holding on to losing stocks. Key idea number 4. Continuously question your perspective and beliefs as the first step. Boxes enable and constrain our thinking. Recognizing and challenging our boxes is key to creating new ones. There are no right or wrong boxes, but we must ask if they will still be useful tomorrow. Video game companies can expand their customer base by including new demographics. Even new paradigms eventually become obsolete. So we must constantly adapt our mental models to keep up with the changing world. Key idea number 5. Step 2 in the process involves acquiring new and relevant information. The idea that great innovations come from geniuses is false. To come up with game-changing ideas, we need to gather information from the global environment, our industry, and our company. Ultra Games, a fictional video game company, discovers through research that their consumer base is aging, and women now make up 42% of their customers. They also find that emerging adult gamers are interested in their no sex, no violence policy. Ultra Games now needs to develop products that appeal to all ages without compromising their family-friendly values. Key idea number 6. Steps 3 and 4 of the scientific process involve generating hypotheses and testing them. The process of finding innovative ideas is like gold mining. It takes time and persistence. Don't limit your creativity by discarding ideas too early. Look at problems from different angles and consider even crazy or far-fetched ideas. Evaluate ideas using clearly defined criteria that prevent cognitive biases. Criteria can include budget, feasibility, regulations, brand image, expertise, and time frame. Repeat the process several times before finding a truly innovative idea. Even successful ideas should be doubted and continuously improved. Key idea number 7. The size of a box determines the potential opportunities available. The text highlights the importance of challenging the fundamental aspects of a business in order to unlock creative potential. It uses the analogy of a house of cards to explain how focusing only on superficial changes limits growth. It cites examples of companies like BIC, Nintendo, and LG that have successfully made radical shifts in perception and created new, big boxes that expanded their range of products and possibilities. The text emphasizes the need to think big and create larger boxes to achieve significant transformation. Key idea number 8. The text is a simple statement encouraging readers to prepare and make plans for an unpredictable future. The difference between companies that are left behind by revolutionary changes and those that profit from them is their ability to change in real time. Long-term success requires staying open to many possible futures and avoiding tunnel vision. Predictive thinking limits possibilities, while prospective thinking imagines multiple scenarios. Deductive reasoning sorts information into existing boxes, while inductive reasoning tries to find a box for information. Inductive thinking allows for creative approaches and discovering innovative opportunities that competitors may not see. For example, instead of competing in the mobile device screen market, one could develop materials to make glass obsolete or pursue a different path altogether. In conclusion, the key message of this book is that it is difficult to think creatively because we are limited by our own perspective. To stimulate creativity, we must challenge our worldview and not be afraid of making mistakes. The book Creativity, Inc. by Ed Catmull is recommended for further reading. Thank you for listening to this summary. If you enjoyed this exploration, we invite you to discover other fascinating books on StoryPlanet.net. Don't wait any longer. A multitude of books, stories, and knowledge await you there. See you soon on StoryPlanet.net.